Hello, welcome to the channel. Today is a day that I've actually been looking forward to for quite a while. We are going to be aiming to solve every single one of the Hanayama chess pieces. There is 6 of them, obviously given that there is 6 possible chess pieces. However, I'm not guaranteeing that it is all going to be done in this video. Although to be honest, you probably know based on the title, you know more than I do right now as to how many of these puzzles I'm going to be solving. And that's mainly because I've got no idea how long it's going to take, how hard they're going to be. I mean, we can have a rough estimate as to how hard they're going to be based on the difficulty. Interestingly, it gets harder as you go up. I mean, the pawn doesn't have a level labeled on it, but you've got level 1, 2 level 2s and 2 level 3s. So I would assume that the pawn is going to be a level 1 puzzle as well. So whether this is a series of 6 videos or 1 video, or we split it into 2 different videos or 3 videos, I don't know yet. You probably do. Let's crack on with trying to solve the chess piece puzzles. Okay, so here are all 6 chess pieces. And first of all, I just need to comment on how absolutely awesome these pieces are. They are big for a start, they are solid, and they just look amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, one thing you've probably noticed is that we have these 5 pieces in a black version. Now, it might actually be quite hard to spot with this lighting, and then we've got the king in like the silver version. And the reason for that is purely because when I got these 5, the king was sold out, and the only place I could get a king was a silver version of it. Oh man, I'm very mindful of getting my fingerprints on these because of how clean they actually look at the minute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get over that. I'll give them a polish after. How about that? So we're gonna start from the left-hand side, work our way up to the right-hand side. As I said before, I don't know how far we'll get through on this video, but we'll see how we get on. One thing I also didn't mention in the intro is how these puzzles are slightly different. The aim isn't to disassemble them. Inside all of these 6 pieces is a hidden coin, and the aim is purely to find that hidden coin. And that is it. That is I guess maybe we'll put it back, maybe we won't. I think I might keep them out to start with, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. But yeah, these are beautiful, beautiful pieces. Anyway, right, let's get into solving these. So, first thing we can see is that unscrews. I'm not sure whether this is just twisting around. But this, in theory, I think should be the easiest of the 6. You can hear something rattling around. And I'm not really sure what that is. I don't think the head being on it when we screw things makes that much difference. Although it doesn't actually want to screw off now. Oh, there we go. I think at least one of these puzzles will involve some sort of spin. But at the minute, it's looking like this is going to be a 6-part series. Because I thought I'd have the pawn done by now. Assuming that this is the easiest one, I mean, on the box, it was the only one that didn't have a level on it. The others all did. I think this is just a case of figuring out how the screwing bit actually works. Oh. That could be important. So now we have a bigger thing, and maybe that pushes this down. This is clever, if I've got it right. So now maybe if we screw this all the way in, we can take that out. And then I imagine there's a coin in there. Wow, that's very clever. There we go. Pawn. That thing that you can see in there, when that gets pushed down, that's locked in place at the minute until that thing pushes down. I'm not exactly sure how the mechanism on that would work, but that is how it works. I think for now I'm going to keep the coins out. I think it looks cool, so we're gonna stick that back in there. And should I leave it loose or should I put it back? I'll leave it loose for now. I can put it back in later on. But that is one down in what, less than 10 minutes. So we'll definitely go on to the second one. The castle. So this again, assuming that this was a level 1, this one's also possibly a level 1. And the top seems to be screwing off of this, but this also twists as well. This did start screwing and then stopped. Now it seems quite locked in place. I'm going to move this bit on the top around like a safe and see if we can. Although it's now in a position. Oh no, it's not. I was going to say now it's now in a position where it's stuck, but it magically moved around. It doesn't feel like this is screwing at all. It feels like it's spinning, which makes me think that that has to be in a certain position, which will then allow a bit more movement in the bigger one. See, in this position here, you can see it on the camera there. There's like a gold, so there's like a gold sort of block here, like a straight line that comes into this position. But yeah, there's something blocking in here. Let's see if we turn this. And that gold block turns with this outside bit. I don't know what that means. I guess one thing I should probably do is try and imagine what's happening on the inside. What is locking this in place? If this is a straight line down, I'm going to try and use gravity a little bit. See if that does anything. You can't see this, but oh. See, now we've got some movement. I think I was just tightening it actually. So this is loosening it. So I think, so you might be able to see it here. In here there's that golden barrier. And here is the coin. Oh, this feels quite stuck. There it is. The rook coin. So I'm guessing, yeah, that this is just a simple gravity thing. So we turned it upside down. That comes out of the way. Oh, is it? Maybe it's not. So it's getting in the right position with this bit on top and being upside down that drops that out of the way. And then that allows us to, that then allows you to unscrew the top. Very, very clever. I like these. Oh, very simple but very clever at the same time. Let's try and lock it back in place. There it is, locked in position. 2 down. Let's keep going. What was that? First one was in under 10 minutes. Here we're around the 15-minute mark. So I think that one we did a bit quicker than this one. The knight next, and what a surprise, it twists. And it lifts up and down a bit as well. That, oh, popped out a bit then, I don't know if you saw that. So here we've got it jumping out from the back of the horse. Yeah, there's definitely something in there because I can feel it sort of jump out with the front as well. Yeah, and it's in the same place. So that means something in here, there's some sort of groove or something. But when it does pop out, we can't twist from there. So it's not like we can pop it out on one side, twist it around, pop it out on the other side. Let's try the old upside down trick again. Hey! Wow, why did that work? Ah, oops, what a catch. So let's have a quick look at the coin, then I think I'll explain how that one worked. So there we go, the third coin, the knight. Yeah, that's very good. So I think this works the same way that this one did with sort of gravity, but if you can see here, instead of being upside down, although we were in sort of an upside down position when it happened, we need the horse facing up in this position for this to retract back in, and you need to be in the right position on the bottom so that they can then pop out from there. So I imagine if we lock it in place in this position, oh well, we had it in the right position then. I'm really enjoying these puzzles. These are very different to all the Hanayama puzzles that we've done so far, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Very clever. I like that they're all blind puzzles as well. They are brilliant, and as I've said plenty of times before, extremely well made. Right, 3 down, and I think, what are we? About 25 minutes in, or just less than 25 minutes. I think we're going to leave it there. We're going to split this up into 2 videos, I think. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a very long time doing one video. So yeah, we're halfway there. We've got the big 3 to do next. These 3, I loved those. I really liked those. I've almost forgotten how to do them. I was just trying to remind myself of, right, can I actually put those back relatively quickly or easily? Yeah, and I think I can. But yeah, there we go. We've done half of the Hanayama chess puzzle pieces, and next week we'll have a look at doing the other 3. So there we go. We first of all know that this is now going to be 2 videos, not just one, on the chess piece puzzles. We've solved the first 3. Supposedly the easiest 3, so, which is probably, well, the main reason I thought, right, this needs to be 2 because of how long it took to do the easiest 3. I thought for the hardest 3, we're probably going to take even longer than that, and that means that this video is going to be so long, so let's put it into 2. Back to the actual puzzles themselves. They are brilliant. They look amazing, they feel amazing, and they are completely different from any other Hanayama puzzle that we've done, which is very nice, which is very pleasant to do. It's nice to, essentially all these are blind solves, like it's almost like a feel the solution or just guess it for lack of a better thing. So that is it for this week. Next week we are going to be getting the other 3 solved, getting the little coins out of the bishop, the queen and the king. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing these first 3 chess piece puzzles being solved. I know I enjoyed it a lot. I've been looking forward to doing these ones for a while, and yeah, they have lived up to expectations so far. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to see us solve those other 3, or if you want to see us solve any of these other Hanayama puzzles and the step-by-step solutions to each and every one of them, then be sure to click my face here to subscribe, and I will see you for part 2 next week. Peace!